Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Women's Committee from EACTS, I wish you all very welcome to the second webinar of our series, The Changing Face of Leadership, Moving from Diversity to Inclusion. And tonight we will talk about disrupting everyday bias. Bias is not something that the others have and you yourself do not have, but we all have it. It's the way we are raised, what we learned in school, how our society works, that all makes us biased. So I'm very happy that we included this topic in our series.
To take away the idea that the more masculine things all men do and the more feminine things all women do, while it's not really the case. But the daring parts of leadership is, that you are tough enough to make the difficult decisions, that you're clear in your conversations about, solving dilemmas, giving speed to certain projects, and that you're also, very good to saying, you are very good and you are not so good, and that you are honest to say what you think about people. That's the daring part of leadership. That's where you use the power that you have been given in your role as a leader. You use it well to pick up speed, to bring focus, and to get results. That is not, but it can also be the only person with a different skin color, the only person that is younger than 30, the only person that has a different cultural background. Can you imagine? The only thing to survive is to actually adapt. And that's why we often see people that have great adaptation skills to become the new leaders. That's why we're striving for at least 30% of difference in teams, because then people can stay themselves more. The first way you do it is by challenging your organization to come up with more processes and take the bias out of certain processes. I wanted to take out of recruitment, but I wanted to take out of selections. I wanted to be taken out of appraisals, decision-making, and daily habits. And that exclusion has a major effect on how well you can perform. And I think this has been completely overseen often when we talk about the topic of diversity and inclusion. If you do not feel welcomed in a team, if you feel you have to work a lot harder to be valued in the same way or praised in the same way, some things that happen to you, your brain freezes, you have reduced intelligence. And that is not because you don't, you want to be, but your brain's extremely occupied with the whole idea is, why do you not listen to me when I have to say something during a meeting? We copy the behavior of leaders and understand that bias involves what leaders do, but also if you're in a position of power, it's a really, interesting thing what happens to people. So we need more female leaders to show that kind of behavior and to say to other people, this is not weak behavior. This is the behavior that builds the best possible organizations. This is how we improve healthcare.
Yeah.
This is how we improve our outcomes.
Yeah.